Okay, so in your kit, you've gotten 3 of the brown pipe cleaners, 1 tan. You've also got 2 Google eyes and 1 black bead. And the Google eyes like to stick to you. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a pen or a pencil to wrap this around. Whenever you do the pen or pencil, you want one that's going to have a smooth edge. This one has a clip on it, and so whenever you're wrapping it, it won't work very well. So make sure you don't get one that has a clip. And if it has a lid like this one, make sure your lid can come off this way because you're going to wrap it around this end. And so you just want to make sure that you can wrap it this way and there's nothing like a clip blocking it, okay? In addition to that, you're going to need your glue. You can use crafting glue or hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue today just because I'm impatient and it makes things go a lot faster. And you're going to need plenty of glue sticks, okay? So let's move some stuff out of the way. Move those over there. And your bead is very small, so make sure he stays out of the way. Okay, so on the brown, you're going to take the brown and you're going to cut it in half. And the easiest way is just to line it up and just find the middle and cut there. Excuse me, it's allergy season and I have this cough that just won't go away, so you may hear me coughing a couple of times. And you're going to do that to 2 of them, okay? Louder. Then you're going to take your tan and we're going to do the same thing. Fold it in half, cut it in half, and put that to the side. And then you're going to take your tan again, 1/2 of it. So you have one that's half, this half, you're going to cut in half again. So you have 2/4 and 1/2 on the tan. Okay? Alright, so let's go over your cuts one more time. We have 1 hole that we did not cut. That's going to be for the body or for the wraparound. We have 4 of the brown that's cut in half. And the tan, we have 1 that's cut in half and 2 that's cut in quarters, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start with the head, which is 1/2 of the brown pipe cleaner. And you're just gonna start making a snail shape. And I'll do a couple of bends and I'm gonna show you, okay? So this is all it is. It's just a snail shape. It just keeps curling on itself. Okay, so we're gonna continue with that process. And whenever you get to the end, you're just gonna tuck that underneath here. And it just tucks right between the 2. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give it a little push with your fingernail or a pencil, so that way you can have it be outward, so it's more of a 3D effect. It's not just flat. You can see here's this end compared to this end here, so there's a good space between that, okay? So we're going to repeat the same process for the back half of the head because we're going to have a 3D teddy bear. So we just spiral it around and then tuck it and then give it a little push. So you have a little depth to your spiral, because this is one side and this is the other, so you have a little depth to it. That's the 2 parts of the head. Okay? Then we're going to do the ears. we're going to do the same spiral, but this time we're not going to make them 3D. We're just going to have them flat, okay? Okay, so that's the 2 ears, and this you can see that there's only spacing is the width of the pipe cleaner. There's not, we don't have the 3D effect going on. So now we're going to do the same with the 2/4. And again, these are the flat ones, so you don't have any spacing. It's not a 3D. And if you can't get it to tuck because these are so small, just push it against there very tightly and it'll be fine, okay? So these are going to be for the inside of the ears. Now we have the nose part. So that's what we're going to do with this. And the same thing we did with the head, we're going to make a 3D part of this, okay? So start spiraling around. And then give that a little push. So that way you can see the difference in the spacing that it is sticking out a little bit more. Okay, so let's get ready to assemble. My hot glue is ready. Okay, so we're going to take the long one and we're going to fold it in half. And this is the part you're going to wrap around your pen or pencil, okay? And we're going to glue that to the inside of the head part. Okay. Now we're going to take the nose and we're going to glue it to the front of our head. You're going to have to give it a light push, but don't push too hard because you don't want your 3D effect to be all smushed and mushed up. Okay, we're going to put that to the side for a minute. And we're going to take our ears, if I don't throw them all over the place, take the brown part of the ear and the tan part, and we're going to glue that together. Oops, I need some more glue. So now we're going to get the other ear. Just push that flat. So now we're going to attach the ears to the head. Just a little glue. to hold it a couple seconds to let it dry before we move on to the back part. So here's the back of the head, and we're going to glue everything together so that way it makes it all stable. And take your back of your head and just place it there and give everything a light push and just hold it there for a couple seconds. Okay, and it really doesn't take that long. All right, so now we have our eyes, and we're going to give a little dollop of glue right there, and we'll take our first Google eye, and we're just going to slide it there. And I like mine slid just behind the nose, so you don't quite get the whole eye effect out, but to me it looks cuter that way. And we're going to do another one over here. And we'll take this, and like I said, just give a little stuff between the nose and the actual head. And then the last thing you have is the bead. It's a slippery little sucker. You have the little black bead, and we're going to put it right in the center. For his nose. And there you have your little teddy bear pencil pal. And you just take your pencil and wrap it around. And he just kind of hangs out with you. So I hope you enjoyed making the last craft of our Teen Time Summer Reading Program season for 2021. Remember to turn in your reading logs. You have one more week to turn them in. They do have to be turned in before the end of July so you can be entered into the grand prize drawing. If you haven't picked up any of the craft kits, come by the library or call, and we can get some craft kits to you if they're still available. So until next time, check back in with us during the fall. We have all kinds of fun activities happening. Make It Monday will be back. We will have a Hispanic Heritage program. So we'll have all kinds of events coming up. So keep checking in back with our Facebook page, and the winners of the Summer Reading Program Grand Prize will be announced on our Facebook page as well. So until then, bye.